Hey friends, hey. I am so glad to have you in Leap to Lead. Brittany and I are so excited to be doing this with you guys. And thank you to those who are following through with your assignments. We see you and we appreciate it. We will probably periodically be throwing some names into a hat for a drawing, or certainly we've talked about certificates for the end. Um, for those who complete all the assignments. But there may be some surprises along the way. I know Brittany came up with the first person to complete an assignment, and we may be tossing out little surprises along the way. But most of all, we want you guys to do the assignments because it will better your business. It will better your business, I can promise you. But before I go any further, I want to say hi and introduce myself. My name's Jen Meaner. I am a superstar consultant, former director. Brittany and I met at boot camp last year, and our whole class just became fast friends, forever friends. So we really want that for you. We want to see you leap and grow and continue to grow and wind up at director boot camp one day and meeting the home office staff and just all the things. We want that for you. So thank you for investing in your business and joining this class. So I hope to not ramble. Bear with me, but I have taken on today's lesson is setting yourself apart. And branding is something that I'm really passionate about for our business, but that is about a week away. So I'm going to piggyback on that and talk about how you set yourself apart. So when you are talking to people about joining Scentsy, a lot of things that might come up are, oh, the market is so saturated. I know so many people that sell Scentsy. Does this sound familiar? Have you heard this before? It's a lie. It's a straight up lie. So let me explain to you why I'm saying that. I live in the middle of central Pennsylvania. It's not backwoods exactly, but it's certainly not a big city. And people have been struggling hard here. A lot of people couldn't work during COVID. All the things. The prices are skyrocketing. Eggs, milk, gas. It's hitting people hard, right? So things in our market are definitely changing. But yes, there are a bunch of people here that sell Scentsy. Guess what? People still choose to shop from people they know, like, and trust. I'm sure you've heard that before. Know, like, and trust. People are supporting you. They're choosing you. So how are you going to make them feel special, loved, taken care of as a customer so that they continue to want to come back to you with their needs, right? So how do you do that? It could be as simple as throwing samples into their shopping bags as you're putting them together, sending them happy mail. Sorry, not meal. Fancying up their bag a little bit. I'm not asking you to spend your paycheck on giving them things, right? We have the benefit of always having our rewards to pour into people, to use as incentives, really just to make people feel special, right? That is a big part of our business. And branding is part of that. And like I said, I'm passionate about that. And part of the homework that I'm going to give you tonight ties in with that. But here's your homework. Okay, so number 1, what is one thing that you already do for your business, no matter how big or how small? What is one thing that you do to make people feel special or loved? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, what's one thing that you want to do for your business that you haven't done yet but that you want to start. Okay? Pretty simple, right? And then I'm going to give you a couple more things. This ties into branding. And branding, personal branding, people make it complicated, and I'm here to simplify it. So, literally, it is what sets you apart from other businesses, okay? You want people to see something and think of you, okay? So, pretty simple, but at the same time, you might be thinking, well, what is that going to be for me, right? And again, I'm going to piggyback on this. So I just want you brainstorming on this. And I do want your answers for today's homework, but I'm going to follow up with this on another lesson, okay? So I'm going to give you 3 more questions. They're super simple. I don't want you to overthink it. I just want like the first thing you think of, okay? Shoot it out, okay? So I already gave you 2 things that were separate. So we're going to do number 3 now. This is the first part of branding. When you hear the word Scentsy, what are the first things you think of? Okay? Don't overthink it. Shoot them out. Okay, number 4. Completely separate from your business and Scentsy, what are some things that you love or that you'd be willing to collect? I know you think this is totally random, but just go with me. It's a process, okay? And the last thing, number 5. Well, actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to do number 5. Usually I have you think about all these things, but that's all. So 4 points for your homework tonight, okay? Number 1, what's one thing that you already do in your business to make people feel special? Number 2, what's a new thing that you want to start doing in your business? You don't have to have it all figured out. Just tell me one thing that you want to start doing and we will help you, okay? Number 3, when you hear the word Scentsy, what's the first thing you think of or the first couple things you think of? And number 4, what's something completely separate from Scentsy that you love or would be willing to collect? Okay, I can't wait to hear your answers, guys. Okay, talk to you soon.